Oh, hello. Oh, interesting. We've got another thing. Doop, that can... Oh, hello. Oh, interesting. Oh, no. There is an echo somewhere. Doop, that can... Oh, hello. Oh, interesting. Oh, no. There is an echo somewhere. Ah, found it. Okay, now we can continue. Outstanding. Grand Designs Enjoyer need to debate sample text again. I mean, I didn't debate him, but good evening. That I was... What I didn't say to him, what I should have said, what I was trying to get out, but he just was running all over it, that I don't generally debate people when I'm not live, A. Then B, I generally don't debate people who aren't cammed up because... And randos that aren't canned up because risk of toss is so very high. And then C, people who can't that are just all over the place. That's not worth the time. So it wasn't a debate. I just wanted to, like, he was just being rude to chat. That's all I just wanted to talk to him about. But then it turned into, oh, hey, oh, you can't do this or that. Nah, that's not really what I'm doing. I'm about to crash. I just wanted to, nah. Tricky Nikki over on YouTube. Good evening. Hello. Echo for the ego. Nope, we've solved it. He does, he doesn't usually cam on non-fawn streams, so he does do cams sometimes then. Okay. But either way, like, I don't know who he is. To me, he's a rando. He's a rando, cam down rando, so... I don't know. What you gonna do? Either way, I wasn't live. I wasn't, like, I was really... I need to crash soon. It's late anyway, but... Some people just don't know how to act. Or they try and be, like, aggressive debate bros, and it just doesn't work for them. That's one of those guys who I think that was what was going on there. I'm pretty sure that was the situation. He's an Israeli vegan econ student working for the IDF, from what you know. That is quite a list of things to be. I'm not all that interested. Oh, excuse me. I'm not all that interested. Oh, Mr. Bill, good evening. You know how to act but forget your lines? I mean, that's the biggest challenge. That's where you gotta learn how to be a professional and improvise. Get into character, you know? Make it serious. I had an interesting thought today. Just jumping right into the content. You know, we can take side quests all day long, no biggie, because this is going to be a journey. As you can see on the screen here, we have my list so far, and I'm not all that solid on number 3. But what I've been saying for years is Keltec is the Dodge of fire, or Dodge is the Keltec of auto manufacturers, or, you know, either way, it's you know, it's ambidextrous. It's interchangeable. They come out with some wild stuff, and the quality maybe is there. Maybe you know, maybe that's debatable. Like if you're talking about a 1945 first gen Dodge Power Wagon, oh yeah, the quality is there. It was they still survive now. Even like any rust on them is just surface rust. They can't rust through. It's too thick. He's constantly a guest on non-fun and debates in other VC. Okay, cool. I've debated on streams, both my own and on panels, for 5 or 6 years, and the amount of burnout, especially in the Twitch space, because I got started on Twitch and primarily on Twitch, the amount of times that then you end up on the same, series of panels with the same people debating the same stuff over and over again, it's really a burnout situation. So you've got to only do the cutting edge, bleeding edge, not just the cutting edge, but the bleeding edge new news that these days I don't have time to keep up with every little thing that's happening in the world. So I'm not really the guy. If there's something where, hey, I think this should really be this way, and then maybe I can read some of the new things that are going on. Yeah, I could talk about them with people, but I'm not really doing formal debates. And just that guy, he really wanted, not a formal debate. He wanted to have like an aggressive shouting match. But to each their own. We each have our own journey. Sport Brand in the house. Good evening, sir. Would I ever want to save enough money to make a custom-made car? I do. Depends on, like, if you mean a kit car, they don't have to be expensive. I think you can get into I'm off the top of my head, I want to say you can get into a factory 5 for like 20 grand. And that's a kit car. You have to build it yourself. I've swapped not a dozen, greater than 5 engines in my time. Rebuilt more than that, but I've done engine swaps. I turned a US Nissan S13 into the Sylvia parts that I brought back from Okinawa. You could call that a custom car. It is quite. It's mostly OEM stuff minus the engine management system, but it's custom in that it didn't come that way from the factory at all. I combined 2 cars into one. My current project is probably a first-gen Tundra. I have an 04 that I'm using as a base. It's probably not the best to use for the project. A, because I paid too much for it for a running one when I don't need a running one. And then B, the frame is all the way rusted out. But one version of the project is where I take like a 96 or 97 Ram 2500 with a Cummins 5.9 liter 12 valve, possibly the best engine ever put in passenger vehicle. Definitely the best turbo diesel engine. Debatably the best diesel period. And then take the body from the Tundra and just stick it on the frame. So it's a Dodge Ram, but then it's just a Toyota body on it. And being in, the Republic of Texas, the best country, I can do that here. No biggie. Diesels don't even do emissions, and if I put a diesel in something, they don't do emissions. They also, so an 04 to 06 is the year of Tundra that I want to use, and an 04 at this point and an 05 are, no, they're not antiques yet. Wait, is it 15 or 25 years? 25 years. You need to be 90. No, a 2000. A 2000 would be an antique. A 99 or 2000 would be an antique at this point. So it could be done with just antique, but I need to find out from the tax office on how does this work legally, because I want to make sure it's all legal, you know, because I'm a law abiding good boy, so I want to make sure that I'm legal on it. Like, so if I take the frame, rails, and entire drivetrain, suspension, everything from underneath a Ram 2500, and then just plop the body off of a Tundra and stick the body on top of it, is that now a Ram or a Tundra? Which title do I use? Because I have both titles. Which one do I use? I'd think it would be the Ram, except all the VINs on a vehicle are, one's on the firewall, one's on the dash, one is on the door frame. Sometimes they get inscribed on windows and stuff too. So technically all the VINs on it would be the Tundra, but it's like that's not a Tundra. It's a Ram with a Tundra body on it. It's a body swap. It's just the body panels of the Tundra. So I got to find out. And that might even fall under kit car rules. Even so, in order to be a kit car, it can't be any OEM production vehicle previously. Like, you can't do a big honkin' resto mod on like a 69 Mustang Fastback and then call that a kit car. You can't do that. That's not legal. I mean, you can try, but it's called fraud. So, I mean, that's one where it's kind of easy to get caught, too. So maybe don't do that. Is that what you... Wait, Grand Designs Enjoyer isn't into million to make a custom car? No? I mean, well, no. You can, like, I've thought about just straight building a trophy truck, and to do that, you got to start with, you have to weld up your own frame and suspension. Yeah, you can use maybe some off-the-shelf parts for other bits, but you gotta weld your own frame together. And I think you just use a fiberglass or Lexan or something body. I don't even know. But yeah, trophy trucks are fun. I was like, until I learned that, I thought you could just like, oh, do honkin' suspension, honkin' really soft suspension, and you know, all the mods on like probably like a Taco, or, you know, mid-size like a Dakota. I have a Dakota too that I bought for that. Then maybe to swap a Cummins into, because the Dakota came in of the same generation as the Ram 2500, the 98 to 2005, I think, Ram 2500. That one, it came in 4-door of an actual crew cab versus the Ram 2500 that came only in the like club cab, which is like a quarter door on the back. That's not, the cab isn't really big. And I was looking like my Ram. So I've got a pair of Ram 2500s, 98 and 98.0, that have that club cab and 8-foot bed and standard transmission and 4-wheel drive. The NV 4500 transmission, and one of them has the 5th gear fixed. I need to get rid of one of them, but I need to make this new truck before I get rid of that one, probably. Goofy for Jesus, mushy mushy. Miss your face. Well, you can see my face now, schnookums. Grand Designs Enjoyer, as in design it yourself, manufacture and test. Yeah, I mean, there's plans out there for whatever. I mean, if you've got a mechanical engineering background, either a hobby or not, you can make a kit car as long as it'll pass safety inspection. And that's from the Earth. Now, things might have changed, because in Texas, the safety inspections are going away. I thought in 2025 they were going away, and you only had to do emissions if it was a gas engine and not an antique. So diesels are exempt anyway, and then anything that's an antique, which is 25 years or older, are also exempt. So, I mean, you could spend as much as you want on designing and building, but you don't have to. You could do a total custom car, but there are also kit cars. I mean, if there's not something where the body is what you want, and then you just put that's where I'm at. Is there is enough OEM frame and bodies out there that, hey, some of this is what I want, just it doesn't have the drivetrain that I want in it, which is like if a Tundra came with a 4BT, or seriously a whole bunch of the Japanese, the Toyota diesels that were out at the time, or a little bit earlier, if they just came to the US DM market with some of those diesels, or not even, if any, like friggin' the Ford BJ 4JD, the Toyota one that was in the diesel for the 95 and up Hilux, that if just that was in tacos, that'd be an option. Because I'm not trying, like, I could go with a Mercedes OM 617. Those are 5-cylinder. They came in the early 80s. I think it's a little small, but that would just be a straight swap into a Tundra. I'm not sure how much power. There's a shop in Germany that's hogging out the mechanical fuel pumps on them. So some people I think are getting good numbers, but that's way more apt to swap into like a Wrangler. In order to fit a Cummins B series, you got to get a 2 inches of suspension lift and 2 inches of body lift on a Tundra, on a first-gen Tundra, and then beef up the front suspension, especially to deal with, if you're using a 4BT, it's 800 pounds. If you're using a 6BT, it's 1,200 pounds-ish. And that truck was just not made for that. And then the entire drivetrain was just not made for that. Some of them did come standard, though, so there are OEM clutch gubbins. Like, finding one of those would probably be the best, because I'm not even using the frame rails or any of the drivetrain. Just having, if I could find an engine burnt out. They only came with the V6 too. The same, was it the same 3.4 liter? Not the 2U ZFE, that's the V8 that is in some of them. Yeah, I'm having the standard, because then the interior would be already set up for a shifter too, and that'd just be super convenient to not have to deal with it. I mean, it might be like, you know, hogging some of it out to make it so everything lines up, but that'd be a lot less work than doing it from scratch. I'm probably gonna end up redoing all or most of the dash too, to allow more controls and things on it. You think every city should have a car boat making manufacturing plant, workshop, design, office of students can join and get a skill in this field? That sounds like a great project that you could do. Like, getting funding, get it, you know, not venture capitalists, maybe starting it as a business, maybe doing it as a nonprofit, maybe making it to where, you know, cities or states could get partial or funding for it. It's essentially a vocational school. So yeah, I encourage to do that. Mav, good evening, sir. Many are passionate about this, and having opportunity close by can help develop a lot of an area's economy. I don't disagree. I don't necessarily think government should be running it or fully funding it. Maybe partially, you know. Just like grants. What would that need? If it's just, I mean, a school plus makerspace, essentially. And the boats would obviously probably be more regional. I mean, there's lakes all over the place. In North Texas, there's boat places all over the place, but there's a lot of fairly sizable lakes. Not, you know, like Great Lake size, but there's a good chunk of lakes here. So what we have so far. Kel-Tec, Dodge. Kel-Tec is absolutely an innovator. But they innovate a lot of stuff that like nobody was asking for. And it's kind of like the High Points. It's like it's not, they kind of have a reputation for not being so much quality, but I think it's a little unfounded. Which then, let's see, Dodge. Where's the meme? I need to find a meme. So it's going to be just a moment. Well, this is close, but nah. Okay, this isn't exactly the one I was thinking of, but... Oh, that's it's trying to put one browser into another. Here we go. This is kind of, this isn't the exact one I was thinking of, but this is super close. Okay? Chevy. Let's make an electric version of the new C8 Corvette. Right? And the one that I'm remembering it was badass was like, let's redo the old Camaro and then the Mustang. Let's make an electric four-door version of the Mustang, which, I mean... Nah. Dodge rails coke off a stripper's ass. Let's slap a freaking Hellcat engine in a minivan. That's the Dodge that I love. That's my boo. Okay? That's the Dodge. That's, hey, yeah, you got that Kel-Tec energy going on there. What's Glock doing? Who cares? Let's make a top-loaded whatever using stripper clips in a pistol. Nobody was asking for it. However, probably sell in California where that's compliant and you can't have detachable mags, and maybe anywhere else where draconian communism people control is happening. So, hey, good on them. Love it. And then the ideas that Kel-Tec has probably drive innovation at other manufacturers. They're not at Glock. They're not like Glock's not going to do anything that Caltech does, because Glock, as we see in the next one, and this is what I thought of today. So that's been my meme. Caltech is Dodge, right? So wait, who else is what else? Well, Glock is Toyota, obviously. It's just reliability above everything. And Toyota and Glock, similarly, at Toyota, everything, unless it's something super special, everything is a parts car. Because if they've already designed a component or whatever, what have you, just use it again. Why design something new? And why do you need to change the generation on something every 5 years? Something, yeah, 10, 15 years. Yeah, I mean, it's just improve it a bit, sure, but you don't need to make whole new models and major changes. Same Glock, it's like samey. You know? That was what made me think of, hey, this is something that maybe I could do, like, not a tier list, but let's see where this goes. And then I'm not as sure about this one here. Kia's Taurus, which also Kia, their new logo, is 100% better. Where is it? This is Kia's new logo. Which I didn't know it was Kia at first when I first saw it. You know, maybe early 2020-ish, somewhere in there. First time I saw one. It's like, what is that? Is that some electric car from California, Stan? Like a Fisker or something? Nah, that's a Kia. And knowing it before you look at it, it's very obvious. But if you didn't know beforehand, see, I didn't know. If you know, you know, and I didn't know. Like, this looks like something interesting. What is this? So what do we have next? Might even have been. See, I would say like Daewoo or Hyundai maybe, but Daewoo and Hyundai they're both they're the other Korean manufacturers. Both of them make heavy equipment. I don't think Kia does. Like construction equipment, and I think so. Fujitsu Heavy Industries, I want to say is the name. They make the differentials for a whole bunch of Asian manufacturers. They just use a Fujitsu. I don't know about the Korean manufacturers who's doing what. But, so, like, yeah, Kia. Yeah, you get that with same, I think same with Taurus. Yeah, you get that warranty, and the warranty is probably the best part. As soon as you drive it off the lot, you're never selling that thing. It's gonna be a giant loss. Oh, look at this. I did these backwards too. Here. What do we want? Auto on the left. Pew on the right. And then I just have to move one. Boom. Fixed. There we go. Make it super ugly, but it's got all of it now, and you can tell. Winning. I think this is appropriate. So, Ford and Chevy, probably. Let's see, who's... Oh, Chevy is... GM is Remington. Or Ruger. Which one? Is Ruger, they've gone back and forth, and sometimes it feels like they hate the Pew purchasers. No mag over 10 rounds. Magazine disconnect. Magazine trigger disconnects. On just like, why? Doesn't make sense to me. Versus government motors. I think that's, that makes sense. I think we got a winner here. Oh, it said it was a vector. That is not a vector. This appears to be a vector. Just a little adjust. Make some more room. Ruger or Remington? Oh, this one's gonna make somebody mad too. Okay, so we'll put Mr. Remington off to the side. Let's see. SIG. And this is going to be a tough one to figure out. But I have something in mind. Ah, here we go. No, this is a good one. Except it's white. Unless we can fill... Ah, here we go. Fill color. Fill. This is a... I have never used LibreOffice Draw. It's not... I was thinking it was going to be kind of like PowerPoint, but I don't know. Can I just draw a shape? And put it on a bottom layer. View layers. There must be a way to do this. Oh. Maybe do that and then just copy. There we go. Oh, found the not PNG files. It's okay. So, sig. Who is sig? I'm not 100% on this one. It's one of these. It's one of these two. For similar reasons. Can we make it smaller? No, not. There we go. Oh, maybe still a little bit smaller position size. Okay. 1.5. Boom. So SIGs, they have a premium price, but the reliability, meh. And SIGs specifically, the insides, on not everything, but there's plenty that are. It's like complicated like a Swiss watch. And then that whole, what is it, the P320s that just allegedly just kind of actual accidental discharge, not a negligent discharge because nobody's touching the trigger, like they act and not a drop bang, but like an in the holster bang. Seen the video. You know what? Let's pull up a video. I pull. Okay, can't. No. No. There was. See, there's so many videos that, allegedly. I want to see the one. Or I want to pull up the one. play. Where there's a cop in a vehicle. Here we go. Here, and make sure that this is toss. Well, there's like a whole thing about this. I just want the original video. Well, this isn't even the one I was thinking of. This one, the guy got, yeah, this one, the guy ain't indeed himself. This is probably not. Okay, so there's one where there's video evidence of a Leo, a law enforcement officer, cops, while just getting out of his vehicle, it went off in his holster. And there, I think there was an investigation on that specific one, and there was some there's some discrepancy about how tight the retention on his holster was because the angle of the screws. I'm pretty sure I'm remembering that correctly. That was happening in court for that incident. Not sure. Some dude on YouTube, weird year gonna happen, lol, grimp. Why, yes. It is gonna be a very grimpy new year. Things are pretty grimpy happening already, eh? Oh, man. If I know it's... like, should care if a whole mess of the federal government gets slashed. I'm happy. Not saying necessarily ends justify the means, but I wouldn't be sad about it. And that's like, yeah, you know, I should probably follow the law. But there's been so much legislation that's unconstitutional that's been made. But then, oh no, it is constitutional. I think we're past the point. I am anyway. I've passed the point of caring. Just rip. Afuera! Just do some Javier Malay shit. Just afuera. Just pull it all out. Oh, if that's what you meant, some dude. I don't even know if that's what you were referring to. I'm still not finding the original video for this, what I should have saved it. How Gen 4 Glock malfunctions for self-defense. Well, yeah, the first batch of them, the extractors were hosed. That's why I don't buy first gen, or not first gen, but fourth gen. Just don't buy fourth gen Glocks and you avoid the whole problem. But if you do, don't get the low serial number ones. Just there's no reason to get a fourth gen Glock. Fifth gens are out, and they if you want to use fifth gen mags, you need fifth gen Glocks, and if you're gonna stock up on mags, unless you're always only gonna be a third gen G19, G45 or not G45, but just a 3rd gen G17, G19 guy, yeah, you probably want to get into 5th gen mags. Mr. Abrams in the house. Good evening, sir. We're doing advanced math involving trigonometry right now. The funny thing about this bottom comparison here is both of these notoriously fall apart. Ferraris are, I mean, they're all hand-fitted, but there's like janky welds. Just the reliability factor is really low on both Land Rover or Rover and Ferrari. I think that's a fun comparison. Lawsuit states dangerously defective pistol fires on its own without a trigger pull. Well, yeah, that's, I mean, that's a thing that a lot of pews do. That's why you want to have one that is drop safe, like Glocks are drop safe. You can't make it go pew by dropping it, as far as I know. I mean, if anybody has evidence to the otherwise, no. I mean, I'm willing to listen and see evidence of it. Cool, but until that point, I mean, and I'm not a Glock fanboy. I'm just a reliability fanboy. And Glock just happens to have the market pretty cornered as far as pistols go on the reliability factor. Yes, even more than revolvers. Revolvers can get off timing. Now, granted, usually they do take a bunch of wear, like a J-frame. Probably, like most normal people, probably in your lifetime, you're not going to shoot it enough to get wear. Like any modern revolver, probably not. It used to be a bigger problem, though. SIG P320 goes off by itself. Methods for safe reholstering. Well, that's... Okay, maybe this guy will have a link to the video that I'm thinking of, because I'm pretty sure that the video that I'm thinking of is the only actual video evidence of a, allegedly, as far as we know, instance where dude was getting out of his police vehicle, hands not near the holster even, and there was a discharge. Okay, so is this video gonna have a link to the original? Oh, Mr. Abrams, Beretta fanboy? I mean, their Beretta and Benelli, their shotguns, are kind of chef's kiss. I mean, if you want somebody to rant about that, ask Ranger. He's a big Beretta Benelli. I mean, Marine. Beretta, I mean, not Beretta, Benelli M4, and then, you know, even the Turk Nellies, the Turkish Benelli M4 clones, they have the same, it's interchangeable, the same gas operating system, the Argo operating system. They gotta update their OS, get some patches. No, they don't. It ain't broke, don't fix it. And it's like, it's auto-regulating, and it's only for like 4 parts. Yeah, Benelli cracked the code on that one. P4X Storm. Isn't that like a Charger style 22? Man, the M4, what the M4A4s, I think, in the FDE, the new ones, or the newer ones, those look hot, and it's like, it's all I could do to not buy one, because like, I don't. It's a big deal, especially because it's really difficult to mount an optic on one. But it's a big deal to get into a new firearm of the same caliber that takes different mags. That's a big deal with when you get to the level of like when you have as many mags as I do. Like, well, what's the purpose of this? Is this going to be my new combat pistol? Is this going to be my new daily carry? Is this gonna what's it gonna do? And if the answer is no to both of those, I probably shouldn't purchase it. If it's in the same caliber, if it's like a 9mm, unless it's to fill a role like something like boot carry featherweight. But I already have stuff for that, and it's like I bought before Glock came out with their single stack 380 and 9mm, and I mean, it's a compromise anyway. I'm not sure that I'm ever gonna get a Glock single stack 380 or whatever. If anything, the M&P 2 series, that's probably because I mean it's going into single stack. It's something totally different. Either a SIG P365, but that's probably still too big. It's supposed to be the same width as a single stack, and I have a bunch of single stacks of different manufacturers for boot carry. The Beretta P4X Storm is a semi-automatic pistol intended for personal defense and law enforcement use. Available in full-size, compact, and subcompact versions. Apparently, it also comes in 40, which you shouldn't ever purchase. Okay, they're 400 bucks ish. That's not bad. I mean, let's see, hammer fired. Is it double single? Okay, so it's a double single. External hammer. Ambi safety is a decocking lever. Okay. That's like, I think it's more important even than having a safety for if you have a hammer to have a decocking lever. I think that's important. If you like I think at some point I'd like to get into like CZ75, or I'm definitely going to like the 2011 space, but realistically the best bang per buck is I got to give it to the platypus. Staccato's close, but a platypus is for, okay, $1,800 for a fully decked out platypus versus $2,500 to $3,000 for a staccato. And the platypus takes Glock mags, so that's an easy win. Oh, that's one. Hang on, platypus. What auto manufacturer is like platypus? Or Stealth Arms. Because they make the platypus. Okay, that worked. Kind of, but why are we not showing the page? The only thing I don't like about the platypus and 1911s and 2011s in general is the grip angle. On a pistol, I prefer the Glock grip angle. The the original intent. Okay, so there was a lot of research and math that went into it. So John Browning, who made the 1911, he designed the grip angle to be the natural angle that happens when a normal untrained puncher punches with a four-knuckle punch, a vertical four-knuckle punch. That is right at where the 1911, aka the 45 grip angle is. Now, contrast that with Glock specifically made their grip angle so that it is more of a natural, when you shoot out with your hands, it's the natural level, or it will be naturally level when a trained two-knuckle puncher draws and immediately just, you know, shoots out, punches it out. The difference, see, four knuckles, or go this way. So, why is my hand open? Okay. So four knuckles versus two knuckles. That's literally the difference between a 45 or a 1911 and the Glock grip angle. And there's a lot of people who shoot and who don't like the Glock grip angle, and I think that corresponds like to either you have learned training on the 45 style grip angle already, and then you're trying to transition to the Glock, even if you are a trained puncher, and it's just now that's relearning muscle memory, or you are not a trained puncher. But for military use, if you have trained now, you get a lot more martial arts training. At least the Marine Corps does. So everybody learns combatives. In the Marine Corps, everybody learns to punch. I mean, this is... This is a thing where it's much better for somebody who doesn't have any history. What do we got going on here? Zach, Mr. Adventurous himself, rating on a grumpy adventure. Yeah, you are. We're doing a fun little exercise here. Zach, of comparing auto manufacturers to firearms manufacturers. I always say that, you know, the Dodge is the Caltech of automakers, and so then today I thought about Glock and Toyota. They obviously match. Like, well, this is content right here. Let's do this. How you doing, man? I haven't been live in quite a while. I want to like hang out with friends, but I had this idea and I had the opportunity today, so I gotta go live too. You can I'm in Discord if anybody wants to hang out. Mr. Racist Car with a Venus. Oh, this streamer is a spicy conservative who loves to adventure and clear tabs. They're all about mental health support and fitness, but don't get them started on vaccines or oh, fuck, I'm live on YouTube. I can't say that word. Doge memes and political debates, count them in. Grumple 2 based. I should probably, I guess I need to give Frosty Tools a sub. That's a, nobody wins from that though. Did it do the did it do the real shout out? Ah, indeed it did. Frosty Tools doing the Lord's work. Wait, Zach, what is that? What is that icon? Raid Raven? At a distance and with my eyes at this resolution, it looks like a turtle with a feather in his cap. And I think that's funny. Oh, Mr. You become a sleepy. Just. But it looks like a cute turtle with a feather in his cap. At a distance, at low resolution. From whence, huh? Said the author. Just a bit of banter, mate. Just a bit of banter. Oh, you sexy mother lover. Well, okay. If you're going to sleep, it's fine. And I very much do appreciate the raid, sir. Is nice. Is nice. Is a good time. Oh, so actually they've gone down. As we can see here, apparently a baseline price for a platypus is $1,400. Even though the whole site isn't loading for some reason. What is this? I don't know your emotes. Oh, shit. Golden Wolf. What is it? I can't mouse over and or wait, can I? Gotta click it. If you're 1T Golden Howl. Cool. Yeah, so in the 2011 space, especially if the baseline is now 1400, I gotta go with the platypus over staccato. 100%. Because, wait, hang on. Somebody said something you got to drop. It wouldn't be for concealed carry. I can't even imagine concealed carrying a 2011. I wouldn't want to do that. That'd be for external use only. You know, like Neosporin. Oh, Abrams, why sink all that money in it if you're going to use it? You may never get it back, or at least a long time. Cop's going to have it. If you're in a defensive pew situation, yeah, but that's what G19s and 45s and 20s are for. And also, what I've been carrying lately isn't even a Glonk, it's the Palmetto State Dagger. Because exactly for that reason. It's... Even if it's like most of a 3rd gen Glonk with all the problems fixed, it's so much cheaper that it's a throwaway. It doesn't even matter. Even with... So, yeah, my daily carry, I can't... I'm not going to put it up on stream because live on YouTube, and they frown upon that and demonetize or give you strikes, or I'm not even sure what it is. But, so either the 19 size or the full size frame, I can go either way. With a Holosun 507C, the primary arms version with the Vulcan ACSS reticle that has a circle around the outside, so if you're a little bit off, you can see what part of the circle it is and get right back on. It's like, it's natural, it's great. And then an Inforce light. Yeah. They're not, you know, most people will say like, hey, Surefire or Streamlight. I mean, Travis Haley makes, the guy who makes Magpul, or makes or made Magpul, he makes Inforce lights. And I like the controls, and yeah, maybe it's for the pores, but I like the controls better than Surefire and Streamlight, because I have both. I have a couple of X300s, Surefires, and what, TLR1? I have a TLR1. I don't have that many Streamlights, pistol Streamlights. I need to check out the TLR7 though. That one might get her done. But until then, the Inforce, what, APLC, which was their first one that they made specifically for Glock 19 size, and then now the Wild 1 is the same thing, but I think it's got a metal case. So I've got like a few of each, and it's seriously, it's just tap. It's the same controls as the SIG, except it's way better. The SIG one I wouldn't trust because it's difficult to activate. So, that's where we're at. It's glad. Oh, and then well, you can do this. You got appendix carry, holster guy, and then here's the best thing. This is the best piece of kit. This is made by Dream Plastics, I think. Yeah. Dreamplastics.com. This is I'm not sponsored by them, but maybe I should be. This is a soft, rubbery cover for your optic that has a little tab so that when you holster, the tab tucks in and it stays attached. Because, as anybody who daily carries knows, your glass is gonna get a lot of dust in it on the optic side, not on the ejectives, on the side you're looking through. It just collects dust, and so you got to clean it. This is it's like a couple bucks, totally worth it for not having to do additional maintenance for dust that shouldn't have got in there anyway, getting in your glass. And like, man, even with it, after a while, Yeah, you still need to clean it, but this spreads out how long in between you have to clean your glass immensely. It's a life hack. Here we go. Dream Plastics. It's like, I think that's their entire model, is making optics covers. Yeah, well, there you go. $100% recommend. Okay, so $10 each. No, they're not that much. I think I picked them up on Slamazon, and I buy them in bulk. That might be why I paid less. You know what? Even at $10, search. Holy balls, Batman. Look at that. This is that exact one. $15. Thanks, Obama. Oh, 2-pack. Okay, so that comes out to $8 each. There we go. Oh, they got, yeah, RMR, with the 507Ks, all like any optic that you any optic that you generally should have on a Pew, they probably make a cover for it. Granted, doesn't help as much on a rifle where you have the optic also, because there's nothing to hold the rubber on. But a rifle's a different situation than daily, concealed carrying. If you're carrying your rifle, you should probably have your covers off already. If you're carrying your rifle for work or whatever, you probably should have the covers, or at least, like on a red dot, at least the back one up. That's why the Aimpoint Pro comes with covers. The back one's see-through, and it's a red dot, so you don't actually need to see through it to be able to use it, because your eyes the Minden naming concept is for magnification, but also for the dot. You don't actually need to see through it. You just need to see the dot, and your brain superimposes the two images between your eyes together, and will put the dot on the target. That's how that works. Oh man, looking at the platypus, like, oh, I want one. But also, I mean, can I get it in 10mm? Is that a thing? That's so, instead of getting into like Glock 20, 100%, yeah, if platypus came in 10mm, yeah, do the platypus. But they use the same mags, so you'd be able to anyway. Like, doesn't matter. Oh, y'all can't see what I'm looking at. So what else? Let's see. Platypus? No, I don't know. I don't know what platypus would rate as. What car would a platypus be? Hmm. Why in the world it's not showing images? That's a browser thing, I think. Let's see. Can we use a different browser? Ah, yes. Okay, so capture. Oh, y'all, I wasn't transitioning there. Y'all couldn't see a whole bunch of what I was doing. Oh, because I'm a pro streamer. That's how that works. So, we've got presets. Cotton candy. I don't know why I am not a fan. Oh, look, it comes optics cut. Okay, base, but what are they? Perry the platypus. Yeah, around budget 1800, and you might go a little over. Or let's say 1900 and you'd be fine. Oh, look at this, we got like 9 inches of girthy rail. Optics cut. The more skeletonized trigger. The flared magwell. The optics appear to be... Oh no, little different, And what's this little guy here? Ambi something is not an Ambi safety. Okay, let's customize real quick. Government. Oh, okay. Hello. Commander versus... I mean, yeah, that. You can draw faster. 30.2 also save 2 ounces. Custom serial number? Yeah, obviously. Serial number plus 100. I mean, that's fine. Style tactical, obviously. Square trigger gun. I mean, yeah. Dust cover. I'm not sure that it needs that. Oh, we've gone and done... Okay, 29 ounces. Eh. Oh no, there's so many... Magpul FTE? I mean... Marine Corps... Is Marine Corps Coyote? One? Ah, there we go. Oh, no. What's this? No. Not that either. Tack rail backfill? I mean... Sure. Oh, this is just options for the frame. Okay. Platypus engraving? What about for the stippling? Ah, there we go. Finger grooves, absolutely not. Extra aggressive. Toggle this option if you'd like your grip to have an even more abrasive texture. Please note that the extra aggressive grip texture can cause pain and discomfort during use. The standard prickle textures are already quite aggressive, so we recommend against the extra aggressive for most users. I mean, maybe. Still. If you're never going to be concealed carrying it, which I wouldn't be for this, this is only going to go in an external holster. Ever. And be wearing gloves. Most likely. So there's no, like, it's rubbing against your skin also. Oh, Eric Da Vinci, 22. Good evening, sir. Is that real gun you buying? I'm pricing it out to see what the budget numbers are. Because it was... So, we're doing... this is the actual content. We're doing... what auto manufacturers are... This most similar to what Pew manufactures. Yes, I am live on Twitch, Kick... YouTube and Twitter or X, right? Meow. I am not going to be purchasing this tonight. I might save it for later though, because I've been, oh man, I don't need it. It's a 9mm that takes Glock mags, which if I was going to get into the 2011 game, this is the one that I would do. And the biggest reason is because it takes Glock mags. I mean, that's 100% the biggest reason. The other is that it's got so many good reviews, and apparently none of it's in the. It's, you know, it costs enough to where it's not going to be fickle, like an $800 1911. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I mean, yeah, if you just want to have a 1911, cool. If you want to have a reliable 1911, I don't think an $800 one. I mean, yeah, there's exceptions, but I don't. I think you got to get up. I think like 1200. Just and it sucks to say that there's a dollar number for quality, but it's like really with 1911s, it's what you pay is what you get. I think. I think, and I could be totally wrong. So, you know, take that for what it's worth. Is that a real gun he's buying? I mean, probably not. I can't touch, like, I can't, because I'm like, so on Twitch and everywhere else, yes, but because I'm live on YouTube, I can't, right now, I can't do, like, I can't touch any pews because I'm live. If this was a pre-recorded and then uploaded to YouTube, that'd be fine and be all dandy. But I'm trying to get my YouTube just view hours up, so I just live stream. I'm not producing anything right now, static content. I'm heavily invested into Glock mags, so that's a big deal. Let's see, mag funnel. Yes, flared magwell. Trump did it again, you guess? What did Trump did again? I didn't hear any news today. Just what that guy argued with me last night about, and I'm not even sure what he was ranting about. Like impounding funds or something. Like, let me see the source on that. I didn't hear about it. Yeah, doesn't matter. Oh, we went with the not extra aggressive, the regular aggressive. Cerakote. Mag funnel color. I mean, go back and forth. Trigger insert color. Oh wait, what the? Trigger insert is back here. What is the trigger? See, I'm just not knowledgeable. I've taken a 1911 apart like twice ever. I am not the one to ask about. Oh yeah, I'm not the one to ask about the anatomy. But yeah, dude, this is the platypus. It's stealtharms.net, and you can like look at this 3D thing of what you're speccing out. Mainspring housing color. There's a little tiny itty bitty bit back there. If I could get it without a grip safety, I think I would do that. Not sure. Not sure if that's the way to go. Or wait, no, just the grip safety and not the what do you call that? The slide safety? Unless the slide safety is a decocker, then I'd like that. Grip backfill rear. Man, I've been Frankensteining. I've been Frankensteining pews together myself for way too long, because this looks like normal to me now. Just the straight. Oh, 2.5, 3 pounds. Yeah. Trigger color. What is trigger? What is all that? Trigger hole. Okay. Threaded barrels are not allowed in these communist areas. Notice Texas is not on that list. I mean, that's fine. I feel obligated to... Okay. So, bushing versus bull. Bull barrel just means it's thicker. Adds a half an ounce. And $50. I mean, it's a 9mm. I don't know that I want or need a bull barrel. Nitride, yeah. Thread protector, nitride. There's so many parts on a 1911 that just aren't on like any modern striker fired. Slide style. Okay, what are we looking at here? I'm not a fan of having windows in like a duty firearm. Unless it's something where it's gonna make it shoot flatter. Like, and I don't mean the round shooting flatter, where muzzle rise is gonna be less. And that's not felt recoil, that's muzzle rise. That's getting off target when it goes pew. There's only so much you can do by muscling it. But this isn't doing that. This isn't doing that. So what do we got? Chain link. I like this. Oh, I guess that does shave an ounce. Well, no, we standard RMR cut. That's all the footprint optics I ever buy. Ah, here we go. Slide color. Oh, hello. That's kind of sick. No, here we go. This is the way. No irons, just cowboy shooting. Fiber. Can we get it with night? I mean, why is Trijicon night sights not a... high? Yes. I don't know if that's suppressor high, but... Oh, adds another... Nitride or Cerakote to match? Let's Cerakote. Well, it didn't do it. Done mussed up. Oh, wouldn't that be sick if it had a reticle in the glass? Look at that. Oh man. Thumb safety. Oh, has to be MB. 2 ounces. $65. Oh wait, here we go. Just the color, but then leave the backfill. I think that's a winner. No, you know what? There we go. The back, but then a little part right there. Yeah, that's another one. Anything, it's like anything where it has a main color and a backfill. The main color being the coyote, and then the backfill being black. This is the way. This is what we're doing. Magcatch. Oh, here we go. Same thing. Magcatch color. And look at that. Just the inside of the grating is black. Oh, just the little inside the slides. Oh, hammer color. Here we go again. Oh, yeah. Look at this. This is like Barbie dolls for dudes. Look at this thing. Just playing dress up right now. Firing pin stop finish. Yeah. What is that? I think that counts as an accent piece. Eject. Oh, little. Look at this. No, those two. Yeah, this is getting to be hot. Hammer pin. Hammer strut. Oh, okay. Okay, that's a little, the only visible piece is that just bit right there. That looks accent to me. I want to know what this friggin' like this guy right here. What is this little bit? No, we're gonna still Cerakote it, but black. Sear pin finish. And just for funsies, nobody can see it. We're gonna Cerakote it Coyote too. Oh, just because when you get pins and stuff Cerakoted, yeah, those are gonna match. Mag catch lock finish. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh no, that just looks like a screw. That can be plunger pins. And then yeah, anything on the inside that's never gonna be. Oh, hello. No, that's a pin. Pins are gonna get all colored. So where are we at? We're at a hair over $2,100 and a hair over 30 ounces. For the... Oh, there we go. RMR. Glass. Show cap. No cap. What is... Oh, hello. What's this? Actually, let's go thread protector. Oh no! We can't get a Cerakoted thread protector. Of all the things, that feels like... Of all the things that you would Cerakote, that feels like specifically... Hmm. Okay. Okay, boys, I think we got it. I have no idea what that little thing there is. And I'm very interested how that's even... Where this part of this part is... Coyote, and then that part is not. Oh, look at this. That's my serial number on it and everything. Oh yeah, if you didn't get the custom serial number, so you'd be right at $2,000 plus a hair. Oh man. Can I save this? Other than in my cart? Can I... Ooh, new calibers coming soon. What caliber is Platypus coming in next? Is it... It's not disclosed. I was just trying to figure out why they aren't offering a 10mm, but are offering a 357 SIG and 45 ACP. I don't see those options. So a year ago, they confirmed 45 at SHOT Show, apparently, according to this guy. Yeah, I mean, it's if they can do 45, they can do 10mm. Oh, somebody's saying 10's in the works, but no confirmation. That'd be the thing. Okay, multiple sources talking about in 45, but it's not out yet. Do I want the do we collectively want the bull barrel? Oh yeah, and then this silly light trigger, yes. Okay, the bull barrel doesn't add really much weight. I think that's a chunky, beefy boy. This whole thing, 30 and a half ounces. This thing is, you're not feeling much recoil with this. On a 9mm? Yeah, dude, this is, I guess that's game. Yeah, this is Coyote with the black accents. Minus this. Oh, hello. We can. What is that changing? Okay, that's just an oopsie then. Oh, wait, hang on. Maybe one of these does it. There we go. Mag catch grip backfill. There we go. Fixed it. I'm just a little curious about, so show cap, if it's got the blank in for the optics cut, that has this rear sight. Oh, it's got a meter for drift. Oh, that's hot. I wish Glocks had that. Little meter to show how much you're drifted. for zeroing. And return to 0 if you put a new... I mean, theoretically, once on a pistol, like, once you adjust it. Well, if it's not coming from the factory on, like, what the fuck's going on, A? Like, pistols, the sights shouldn't need adjusting from the factory. They're supposed to test fire them, and they give you two little brasses in the box as proof. But... So we got this guy, we got this blank plate, and then this guy... But now we got an RMR on, and then... Does this guy screw in from the top, or what? Hmm. Don't look. No, don't look down the barrel. Don't do that. Okay, boys. Either way, this is the way. Done. What's this? Base price 1,400. So added 750 in. Plus the custom serial number because, you know. An extra $100, why not? For something at this price range, that's 5% more. Yeah, 5%. And it takes Glock Max. So the downside here is new holsters. Or holster, I guess. I don't mean... If you're not going to be concealing it. So I have Glock both concealed holsters, like, primarily appendix carry, but from, you know, previous time and over the years. Also some, like, you know, 430-ish, just inside waistband holsters. I mean, I got a bunch. Even... Oh, wait, this isn't a Pew. Even stuff like, what is this? This is LAS concealment, I think. There's sidecar one, this kind of thing, where you can, like, it's got the bend in the middle with shot cord. So you can have a mag and this guy, and it still has the, what, hawk bill claw on here, on this side. Like how this one does. The purpose of that is so that it pushes your belt out more when it's going around this way. Because if it doesn't, if you don't have this, it can make the grip stick out and print underneath your shirt more. I have no problem and I don't have a giant gut or anything like that. I mean, I'm pretty, like, I look like a normal human. But I don't with the claws, and some, like, this one's a pretty big claw. But even with this is a fairly, like, this is a mid height-ish. What's that, like 5? That's not quite a centimeter. But even with this, I don't print, like, in a t-shirt, I don't print. Appendix carrying, like, straight, you know, it's pointed at dick and or femoral artery all day. So where are... Done. Oh, your designs. Okay. Can I share this? Copy link. Hey. Oh wait, you know what? Minus custom serial number. There we go, the difference. There we go. Grump 2011, no cereal. Holy balls, Batman. If ordered today, custom gun lead time is 20 to 24 weeks. You can get a Form 1 approved faster than that these days. That's what, 5 months to 6 months. Yeah, somewhere right around there. But there are currently nothing in stock. They don't have anything in stock. This is fun. But and then also I'm gonna share this, but I'm very new to the flat trigger game. I only have one rifle that I've put a flat trigger on, and not because of the flat trigger, but I don't use it much. So that might be a change. That might be a, you know, mess with that. But whoa! That is quite a link. Then it went to Twitch and YouTube. Here we go. Kick. And Tweeter. Look at that. Holy Ballsaurus, man. Look at that link. But let's see, does that actually go? Yeah, that goes. You can now have the Grump 2011. Or wait, let's check it with copy. Let me just open in a fresh browser. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, cool. There it goes. Not being logged in on... Oh, you can see what I'm looking at. No, you can't, because it's a different browser. It was just in the same spot. So... Yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna swap it around. But the summary is that link, it works. So for $2,050, you too can have the Grump 2011. Trying to overcompensate for shortcomings elsewhere. Dude, I have a belt fed. I don't have any shortcomings. Or long goings, or I'm not sure what the opposite of a... I don't know. Twitter doing? Oh, there we go. I don't know how to see, like, the creator dashboard on Twitter. But there we go. We just made a 2011 and like a baller ass 2011. Oh, Mr. Leafy. Good evening, sir. Did you get here before that? Here, I'll link it again just for you. You're on Twitch. You too can purchase the Grump. Oh no, the link didn't work on Twitch because there's not, you can't have enough. It's a 500 character limit. Sorry, Leafy. No Grump 2011 for you. How you doing tonight, Mango? It's because I touch myself at night. That has nothing to do with this. Or the sandpaper. Don't ask. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I'll put this in to the Pew channel on. Oh, I had to make the Pew channel private because Discord is now like shutting down Discord servers for just linking to firearms related websites under the auspices of preventing illegal trade of illegal goods, even though it's like if you're linking a deal on ammo from a legit seller or a firearm that if you purchase online still needs to be transferred to a local FFL where you get your background check done before the transfer can happen. And usually you get to pay, most of the time like 15 bucks, maybe 20, 25, depending on the FFL. So if you're buying a bunch of stuff, that can get a little pricey. Like if you want to, like, the Aero Pro Ambi lowers are under 200 bucks right now. Not shipped, but under 200 bucks each right now. So I mean, it's totally not a copy of the LMT Ambi lower that I have a few of, and it's great. And Mr. Ranger gave me a review and said, hey, it feels buttery smooth and great. So obviously I have to buy a few. If you get a $25 transfer fee each, that's $100 to receive your merchandise. And it raises the for a $200 thing, it raises the price, by a good percentage. But what if you want Le Grump? You know what? I'm going to change the name of it to Le Grump. Thank you, Leafy. Wait, just 2 O's? Okay. There we go. And now we link this one into you hit the 2,000 character count limit? Upload as a file. Yeah, sure. Grump Spec 2011 platypus named Le Grump. Thank you, Leafy. You named it for me. I will credit you. You won't get any royalties, but I will credit you with the naming of it. Okay? Is that fair? You get paid in exposure. Cuz that's how, you know, that's it's currency. That's how it works. Oh, Mr. Bill over on Twitter. Hang on, can I... How do you mod somebody on Twitter? I think I'm, like, I don't know how to get to the creator dashboard on Twitter. I don't know, dude. Like, it's a mystery. You don't kink shame? Yeah, dude, the restream is like, it's totally, it does, so the combined chat with restream, 100% worth all of the price. So I got the first tier, it's like 20 bucks a month. So I can go to 5 platforms and then get the consolidated chat back. And I can even send to the platforms where it works, which is not Kick, and I think not Twitter. Let's test. And not Rumble, because Rumble's not a natural platform that it supports. You have to do like custom RTMP server for it. So Twitch and YouTube, you can send to those. And like Trovo and wherever the others, like most of the supported sites. 2 O's. Yes, 2 O's. Yeah, Le Grump. And the E is small, but the rest of it is capitalized. Oh, I can't link. Wait, Leafy, are you not on my Discord? You are on my Discord. Oh, but you can't get into the Pew channel, I think. I'm not sure. I have to take a look at it. Oh, wait, literally only I can get into the Pew channel, so I can't link anybody. Yeah, that's right. It was a temporary. I needed to, like, figure out how to... It's locked down all the way right now, so as not to risk the entire server getting clapped. Because Discord is great. Work on that, you're too burned out to innovate like a boss. I mean, you do your thing. Well, that's the thing too. I can't DM it. It's or you know what? Unless if it does the same thing, then it'll let me upload it as a file, which I guess it's 4 kilobytes of file. This link. How big is this? How big is this friggin' link? Dude. This is nutty-tacular. Okay, so the link is gonna actually include, so yeah, platypus query design equals, and then after that, that's gonna literally be all of this string is how many characters is this? Oh, how many document statistics? Characters with or without spaces is the same. 3,497 characters. Also 3,479 bytes. It's 4 kilobyte file. This is 4 kilobytes of text. That's a lot for text for a link. If you don't know. That's crazy. Okay, so we can put... We can put that guy down at the bottom. No, actually above, right there above. Perfect. Just gonna squeeze this guy right here, and make you the same size because pro streamer. Oh, I can't fiddle with it anymore. Okay. But you know what? I can. Edit design. Yeah, look at that. Just all the little backfill accents in black. The rest of it, even internal components that nobody's ever going to see. Cerakoted in Coyote. Because baller. With a bull barrel. And then the very standard RMR. Yeah. This is hot. Mm. So, stealth arms. Who, see, Glock is Toyota. Which, okay, so... Let's find... a better... plus vector plus PNG. Ah, here we go. Found one. We're fixing. Oh, somebody forgot to make the middle of the O transparent. Oh, fail. Fail. Oh, here we go. This one's better. It's not, I'm not sure which font is the correct one. Use this one. Excuse me, sir. I said delete. Thank you. Nah, the white doesn't. It's always in black. There we go. This. Oh, this one has. Yeah, this one has a registered trademark. Oh, that one does too. Wait, hold up. Where'd my gray... What the shit? Where'd my gray background go? Mother... Lover? Here? Okay. Oh, no, not... There we go. So now we just need to fix Taurus, and I don't know that I care. Actually, that's... we're gonna intentionally leave Taurus like that because they deserve it. Actually, so Taurus has they have a few innovations. Here's okay. So here's something that I like. The Taurus Judge, which shoots 45 Colt, I believe is what it's called. It's not 45 Long Colt. That's not the name of the cartridge. Or 410 shotgun rounds. That's on like a 3-inch barrel. That is not the way. Don't buy one. Don't do that. Taurus Curve. So here we go. This is just this. This is what it is. It's a little itty bitty pew pew that has a clip on the side for clipping into that. Now, if you look at it, that doesn't look like it's wide enough to go over a belt really so much. So it's for like, you know, gym shorts. But also it is curved for on body, next to skin, concealed carry. And I'm trying to find a... Ah, here we go. Look at this. Apparently the slide is not... The slide is not part of the curve apparatus. It's just the frame. But this is an innovation for right-handers. Or if you want to have a fancy draw. Which, you know, in some cases, some do. Like Samurai would, allegedly, I believe, have their swords curve down, not curve up like, you know, a normal person would think. And that is so when they grip it, they turn a bit and then get that, you know, Iaijitsu strike first round death stroke. Oh, here you can see it even more. Well, no, you can't. But yeah, don't buy this. Don't buy this either. Wait, Taurus should match up with Ford. That'd be delicious. Okay, I'm gonna be right back and then we'll resume. 1 minute. Uh-oh. Mic stand in jeopardy. Ah, here we go. Oh, man, that's how out of round this mic is. This thing's been beat up. That's okay. I saw Kill, like, I got the idea from Kill Tony. I'm gonna paint this one. I'm not sure what color yet though. Maybe, maybe I do the same thing as that Pew. I have some spray Plastidip. That'd be cool, as long as the probably can't do the grill on the mic. Which, the funny thing, so on a Shure 57 or 58, on 50, this is a 58. There's already a pop filter inside the grill here. It's a little ball. This thing just unscrews. Oh, I probably should have muted first. That would have been a professional streamer thing to do. But this thing just unscrews. You can, it's just a little piece of foam. You can take it out and then paint this, and then the body. Yeah, I'm gonna Plastidip the shit out of this thing. Oh, fireman in the house. That gun looks sleek. I'm assuming, because it was the most recent that you're talking about, the Taurus Curve, which looks like it's from space. Or how somebody from the 80s would have pictured something from space. No, what you want to see is this guy, which you yourself can have this one for only $2,050 plus presumably shipping plus FFL transfer fee, and then only waiting 20 to 24 weeks for them to make it. Which, I mean, honestly, for a custom 2011, that's kind of badass. It's really not all that bad. He's the underdog that gets beat up, but he gets back up. He's like, what? Flagpole sitter. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down, down. But I get up again. That, me saying that, I'm gonna catch a DMCA from YouTube for that. That'd be on brand for them. What do we got here? Oh, this is good. The fireman, we no, we just spent like, I don't know, maybe a half hour specking out this wonderful, glorious Pew. All Marine Corps Coyote Brown, well, or as close as I could get. Plus, all the backfill is black. Even the internal stuff that nobody's ever gonna see is all Cerakoted black, except for the. Oh no, even this plate, I guess I did, but not like this hinge that goes down into somewhere and like into the nether. So all the negative space is all still black, like even the mag release here. It's Coyote, but the internal cuts are black. All like the inside the grooves on the safety and the takedown lever and like just all everything and the hammer and just all of it. Like, oh, this is the grip safety. This is hot. Made my dick move a little bit. You're welcome for that visual. With the mind, appreciate the mindset of undetectable resilience your microphone has. Undefeatable. I mean, either one would be appropriate, or approps. If you like. If you're, you know, that kind of guy. That likes to watch Archer, maybe. It's two approps. Oh, I can just swap it back. Oh, yeah, yeah, look at that. It's pro streamer. So what do you think, Mr. Fireman? So Dodge equals Caltech. I've been saying this for years. Just today I had the thought that, hey, you know what? Toyota and Glock, they're the same thing too. So that's what spawned this whole thing. So I came up with Taurus, which is this monstrosity. And the Taurus Judge, and then the Taurus Circuit Judge. Look at this nonsense. If they made a Judge rifle, that might be cool. But not just a stupid long barrel charger. Is like a 10-inch barrel, which, okay, fixes kind of the problem. Which, if you want to use a 410, this is a normal one. If you want to use a 410 in it, you need the whole length of, not the whole length, but close to the whole length of the cylinder. But then you're going out a 3-inch barrel. Wait, is it right here? A 410 in, like, even single-lot buck out of a 3-inch barrel is just all the spread that people think shotguns normally have. That's what you get out of a shotgun with a 3-inch barrel, and it's not good. It is not. Oh, look, this one has a rail. No thanks. Do not want. Here we go. "25 yards, 5 shots. Maybe if you're super close. But, like, so with double-aught buck, the pellets are each roughly the size and weight of a 9mm. Roughly. A 12 gauge or 12 gauge, like, I don't know, 3.5 inch, will have, or a 12 gauge just double-aught buck will have 9 usually. And as you can see on this, the 410 has, like, I don't know, 5, 4, 3 maybe. It's not 5. That's wadding back there. That's 3 or I think it's 4. And they're just gonna go all over the place. Do not want. Oh man, then. Oh, just nah. Do not. Oh, and then it has so many cereals. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's one thing Palmetto State fixed about Glonks, is they only have a serial number on the frame. And the serial on the frame is underneath. So if you have a light mounted, you can't see it. Which, hey, cool. But yeah, not on the barrel, not on the slide, not anywhere else. Because those aren't... I mean... Okay, if you wanna see if you have the original parts, yeah, serial's good for that, but they don't need a serial because those aren't firearms. Only the frame is on a normal pistol, whether it's striker fired or a revolver or whatever. Writing a character in one of your books who likes guns, so perhaps that's the energy you need for him. The General Motors correlation is sensible. Yeah, I mean, if you know anything about either Remington or Ruger, which I think probably more Ruger, you would get the 100% the reference, and it sounds like you do. Well, here's the thing. Land Rover and Ferrari, reliability is not the top of the list for them. That's kind of why I couldn't make up my mind, because I am, you know, I am a gearhead, and yes, Top Gear is 100% the best show ever made. Not just car show, but show period. And possibly the Grand Tour, but the Grand Tour is like a copy, it's a clone of Top... The Grand Tour is a clone of Top Gear, so it's the same thing. You say one, the same both. It's like saying... Well, no, that's different. Saying like a PSA dagger is the same as a Gen 3 Glock. I mean, they are the same, but they're not. But yeah. Also, SIG's a little on the pricey side, especially for what you're getting. And like, the funny thing is exotics and supercars, like Ferrari, Lamborghini, just those kind of things, have been caught using really cheap OEM stuff. Like side markers on a... I'm remembering specifically seeing a guy who had side markers on an exotic. I think it was a Ferrari that he was rebuilding. And he was like, I mean, yeah, you can just... This is from a Ford Focus, and if you take just a little piece of wrap, and just put it on the part, it's really easy to see the OEM part number, and then you match that up, and it's straight from a Ford Focus. And this is on a, you know, a $250,000 car. And then if you buy it from the exotic manufacturer, instead of, you know, $30, you're paying $200 for like a little light housing that does a nothing thing. It needs a separate category because it's a status symbol. Well, I mean, that's kind of where SIG... That's kind of where SIG is. Now, granted, they do have a few innovations, like the P365, because they built an all-new firearm around the magazine. They designed the mag first to make it thinner for a double stack, which... Hey, cool innovation. Love it. But a lot of people will use SIG, and this includes like FUDs, honestly. And I didn't know this until just recently, but apparently, allegedly, FUDs like SIGs, which I don't get. The SIG MCX, the... Hey, it's kind of like an AR, but it doesn't have a receiver extension tube with a buffer spring, so it can have fully boy stocks on it. Hey, yes. And if not for Call of Duty, those would still be, I don't know, like $800 to $1,200 instead of however much. Let's take a look. Okay, so I guess they stopped making them. Yeah, so here's around $2,000. Oh, MCX Spear. There you go. Is this showing? Oh, hang on. I gotta make this bigger and girthier. Rattler. I mean, this is these are just different flavors. But they were a lot less. Oh, actually, well, no, I wouldn't say it's worth $4,000, but I would be interested. This is, yeah. This was to compete with the Scar, the ACR, and now the Jackal, and any other, you know, kind of like an AR, but captive spring, like AK style action, where it doesn't need a receiver extension like an AR. Possibly piston, probably piston driven, just like an AK, which does add a little bit to the weight. But exclusive promotions for me, ooh, no thanks. MCX regulator, nobody's buying this. Or, okay, maybe in California stand, maybe they're buying it, but they can't have the removable mags. Oh, Tesla! Yeah, who is the firearms equivalent of Tesla? So I figured because Government Motors, Ruger, yeah, it's like probably Remington probably not. However, the purchasing and subsidies, like Remington or Cirrus or Cloud Group or whatever, the owner of Remington, they bought Bushwhacker, and I mean, Bushwhacker used to be a somewhat reputable brand, especially like they made a few machine guns, I think, that weren't like high use. But like after the purchase, and then when the factory became Wyndham Weaponry, you don't really want either a Bushmaster or a Wyndham now. And it's unfortunate because Bushmaster was like used to be good. Tesla, what's a gun brand that attracts tech bros? You know what? Maybe that's SIG. Fireman, what do you think? I mean, maybe like a smart gun, but there's no like, and by smart gun I mean like the bullshit ones with biometrics, not the like cool smart guns that man, I saw one. It has to be getting close to, it was more than 5 years ago, I don't think it was quite 10, where it was a shotgun that looked like it was out of Halo, and it had a screen on the back, and it was like the computer had nothing to do with the operation of the shotgun. I think it showed a round count of how many mags you had in the tube, and like a shot clock, like a stopwatch that would automatically like shot timer, like all just kind of really cool stuff about having a computer on your pew without having it be able to stop it from working. So it doesn't matter if the battery is dead or not, it's still gonna work, you just won't get the screen. And that's the kind of smart pew that I think I 100%. No, I do. I am 100% get behind. But I don't like that's not as popular. And nobody really there's not really demand. Wait, Omaha Outdoors. What are we doing? Survival gear. Batteries is survival gear? Okay. Pelican cases is survival gear. I can get behind that. More batteries. Burn proof gear multicam alpine package? What? What? I mean, if you're gonna be in snow, okay, but what? Why is? Oh, okay. What is burn proof gear? Burn proof wraps and suppressor covers? Okay. Okay, making burn resistant suppressor covers is hot because they do get hot. All them snowy fires. I mean, that's kind of where I was going with it. Like it's now, granted, you definitely still can have fires in snowy environments, but like this appears to be on clearance, and I kind of get it. Oh wait, just fanny burn proof fanny packs. Here we go. Where's IPA? He can put his SIG in one of these. So, okay, let's zoom that back down. There we go. SIG might also be Tesla. I mean, Tesla has had those fires. Allegedly. From the lithium batteries just getting submerged in water. What kind of Tommy gun is that picture I sent? Where'd you send? Did you? Was it DM? Where'd you send me? Oh. Stargate SG-1 Menace. That's the guy who usually uses like a staff that has stuff on it. From the front, this really looks like an AK. But then back here, this isn't a Tommy gun. This is in no way a Thompson, but I don't see the carry, like, dude, I don't know what the shit this is. Something with a carry handle like that, if it was longer, it would be like a VHS, but I mean, the way the front is set up, that looks like an AK minus no front sight block, and the barrel's a little too short into the thing at oh. Here we go. This is actually like where to go. Who is that? Okay, so Stargate SG-1, the guy with the thing on his forehead. Okay, Teal'c is a Jaffa warrior, played by Christopher Judge. Okay, so now we go to the Internet Movie Firearms Database. And let's see. Oh, he was in one of the Dark Knight. Funny. Mercenary Guard. Interesting. Okay, so we are looking for this. Is it that well, here you go. The USAS 12. It's a shotgun. Orange Hue. Welcome in. What's pew? Pew is the sound that certain objects make when you squeeze a trigger. And so I'm live on Twitch, Kick, X, and YouTube right now. And YouTube is really fickle about saying certain words. Like, oh, how do I say it? So the plague that we recently dealt with across the world, saying a lot of things regarding that will get your video or stream like demonetized and like just shut down in the algorithm. And I'm trying to get those view hours, man. So you know you gotta play the game. So we talk about pews, and yeah, I've probably hosed it up enough already that it doesn't matter. So based on the AA-12 and made by Daewoo, who is one of the manufacturers that I was saying is Daewoo is a Korean manufacturer that makes a lot of stuff, much like Hyundai. Whereas Kia, who we've got in the list here, Kia Motors does not make like a lot of stuff. They just make cars, as far as I know. They make automobiles, and their biggest feature, the selling point, is the warranty, not the performance or reliability or anything of the vehicle. And that's kind of where Taurus is at. So that's why we've got them on the same thing. You know, this equals that. Te-ta-te. Wait, Mr. Bill, what roll thing? What do you mean? Why can I not make the picture bigger? Okay. Open image in new tab. Here we go. Just a picture, ma'am. Okay. What roll thing do you mean? I mean, this, look at it with the drum even right here. That's that. Same. This is the drum mag? That's what this one is. This one has a box mag. This one has a drum mag. Which, also fun fact, I think they only exist in 20 for shotguns. For 12 gauge shotgun drum mags, which the only ones I've ever seen, honestly, are these and like Saiga, or the AK, the Saiga 12 shotguns. It's 20 round mag. Remington has an 870 model that takes a box mag because somebody thought that would be a good idea. I'd imagine theirs is similar with 20 because there's, you know, you got a mechanical engineering, you got to deal with the math. So how big is the drum gonna be? But as you can see, this is a 10 round box magazine versus the 20 round drum. In this case, it doesn't stick down nearly as far. It is going to add a significant chunk of weight, but the weight's going to be right in the middle, right in front of your primary hand. So it's dealable. So yeah, you got your AK looking front, you get your barrel, and then your piston up here. You got your little carry handle, and the very chonky stonk, and he's hip firing. He's tucking it under his arm instead of from his shoulder, because, you know, what you want to do with a 12 gauge shotgun is tuck it under your arm instead of putting it in the pocket of your shoulder, because that's gonna, you know, that's gonna work out for you. 100%. And then you got your big your drum boy mag, but then what USAS. I'd like to have an on the angle. Oh, here we go. Here's a good one. Oh. There, you can... I mean... That's it. This is literally from the database. That's pretty well kept up. But yeah, you can see it. You can see like, but here that like look how chonky it is, and then like the HK style removable frame. This one looks newish. Depending on how the action's set up, yeah, it could very well sound like a Saiga 12. But 20 rounds. Poof. Yeah, Daewoo. So Daewoo makes it. Daewoo also makes construction equipment like excavators and bulldozers and stuff like that. Like check. Oh. Daewoo Precision Industries is known for manufacturing construction equipment, including bulldozers. However, the company phased out and stopped production in 1999 during the Daewoo Heavy Industries period, which was the former entity of HD Hyundai Infracore. Wait, is Hyundai and Daewoo the same company? I would imagine Hyundai bought Daewoo, but I'm not sure which one's bigger. They're not part of the same parent company. Oh, Daewoo went bankrupt in 1999. Okay. Well, there you go. Well, I guess they were still making boats in 2019 because the Hyundai was trying to buy them, but the EU said, nah. Quora? No thanks. You sell air conditioners they made? Yeah, Daewoo made a lot of shit. So does Hyundai. Mr. A-OK. What are you doing in this neck of the woods? Living a dream, I hope. Trying to keep it sexy, I imagine. As you should. That's what I always recommend anyway. Please try. Please. Please. Please try. Oh man, I didn't have thing up. Okay, here, HD Hyundai Infracore. Daewoo was bought by GM. GM rebadged Daewoo's as Chevys and continued to... Chevy Cruze and Captiva are Daewoo's. The Suzuki Forenza is a Daewoo Lecchetti. And the Aveo. And they killed it off in 2011 and replaced with GM Korea. Government Motors buying foreign companies. I wouldn't say necessarily more successful because GM doesn't make heavy equipment. Daewoo did. business world. AOK has a Yugo. I mean, I'd believe it. AOK, do you deny these Yugo allegations, sir? Oh, I can't. Okay, in order to save the pre-rolls, I'm gonna run an ad. So I can step away for a minute. It's a 60-second ad. So it's gonna be a race. Will I get back before it's done? I think it's playing. So I'm gonna step away for just a moment. Well, on Twitch anyway. I don't know how to force that on the other platforms, so I'll just be right back. Hey, fireman. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, you enjoy yourself, and I mean, okay, yeah, I understand your situation. I was gonna say, hey, try and figure out how to stop working on weekends, but you know, you're young and doing your education stuff, so chase the dollars, man. Get those dollars. Get that experience. And start investing now. Both like IRA retirement funds, 401k IRA, and after tax, like not non-tax advantage. You go get it. Start now. You'll thank me later, you know, in 20, 30 years. Mr. Fireman, real estate is 100% the way to grow wealth. Or one of the best ways. At least used to be. Who knows what it's going to be going forward. But so truly constrained assets, the two biggest ones are dirt and time. Because dirt has a finite quantity and it's always going to exist, minus, you know, China making islands and shit like that. Pardon my French. But time also, you just get a finite amount, but you don't know how much you get until you don't have it anymore. And then like, oh, well, you can't do anything after that. There's something to be said about sub-dirt things, you know, like precious metals, that, I mean, they're generally always going to have value too, but you're not going to get rich by buying gold unless hyperinflation happens, but then still you're not going to be rich, you're just going to be preserving your wealth. Whereas the dirt, the land, and or dwellings upon it, but that's always, as long as there's an inflationary environment and the population is growing, or either one, land's always going to go up. Real estate is 100%. Even in bad environments, it's a way to grow wealth and get cash flow. It's really strong. Okay, we're gonna do a thing. We're gonna raid out. I had a great time tonight. I've got to be done also though. So Twitch, y'all go say hi to Gaddy and keep it sexy, please. Just for me.
Okay, Tokyo Extreme can go. Siphon Filter can go. Grumple fucking Silton can stay though. We love that. Grumple, hello my friend. I think Death Stranding can go. For Castlevania, would we do classics? GBA.
Okay. Kick, where are we at?
Okay, Devil May Cry. We'll start with Devil May Cry 1. Grumple, how you doing, man? Oh, you two were chatting. Hello, my friend. Guys, welcome. If you guys are new here, my name is Gaddy. I'm a bald man. I teach people to shoot for a living. There's only one Castlevania that matters. Symphony of the Night. Rondo of Blood. Rondo I've never played. Rondo is one I'm actually very interested in playing. So yeah, dude, Symphony is fucking amazing. Lords of Shadow is phenomenal as well. So that just got bumped. I'm also biased on Lords of Shadow because Kojima directed it. And that's kind of my thing. What automaker is what you manufacturer comparison? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, give me an example. Give me an example. What do you mean by that? Okay, I think Village with mods can go for now, because we're going to do any Resi, it's going to be 7 next. Dun's also Pete, don't be wrong. No, it's very good. Dodge is Keltec. Yep, that's fair. That's fair. Glock is Toyota. Yep, I make that comparison all the fucking time. Like the Glock 19's the Toyota Camry. It works, but there's nothing sexy about it. Legacy of Kain. I think Legacy of Kain we leave right now. Nier is looking really good right now. I think Nier may be our next jump in. Because it looks really cool. And I've always wanted to play it. Okay, Nier just jumped up again. I'm talking myself into Nier. Shadow Systems is Camry TRD. I can Kia is Taurus. That's funny. Dark Art Smooth, another gift to sub over to Grumple, dude. Jesus, man. Sig is BMW. Yeah, I mean, yeah, by definition. I would say HK is BMW. Or Mercedes, if you want to do that. Even if Gaddy didn't notice. Okay, Dark. It just took me. I'm wrapped up in what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? The aesthetic, the soundtrack's one of the best ever composed. The story is very impactful at every point. Oh, that's good. Okay. Nier's looking very strong. Man, Wukong. I need to play Wukong at some point. Ninja Gaiden 2 is also very high on the list. So right now it's looking like Ninja Gaiden or Nier. Because we can play those and just kind of be casual about it.
Wait, what
HK BMW, add that. Yeah, it's pretty good. Hashtag is either Ferrari or Land Rover. Known for non-reliability. That's fucking funny. That's funny. Whoever made the Desert Eagles Bad Dragon. Yeah. Okay, Rebirth with mods isn't ready yet, so we'll do that. We'll delete that for now. 7OG. Isn't there a voice acted thing for that now? I think there is.
where why are things
I
breaking?
think there is. Talk about the size, baby. Hell yeah. Size queen. Okay, Stranger Paradise can go.
Because
I've heard Zone of the Enders is really good. I just don't know anything about it. I gotta be honest, right now, Hitman I'm not feeling. Like, looking at this list, Zone's cool. MGS is evergreen on this channel.
Everything's breaking.
I can play Metal Gear right now and be in a wonderful mood. Fuck, now I want to play Metal Gear. Goddamn. Especially when I get this USP back. I gotta put a can on that thing too.
Oh, there we go.
My next big thing I do.
Now we rate LC Uncensored
Let's see.
on Kick.
he's a good friend.
He's caught himself again. I know.
He's a good friend. When we get sick, he's
Okay,
the guy who
X2.
calls and asks, "How are you? Do you need something?" He's a good
Because
friend.
I have to fix it,
and
I'm
people
taking
who
X2
don't
off the
share
list.
about him don't know him.
Hey Grumple, how you doing?
Ruth, another good
And I
sub.
don't-
Thanks, 1 second. Grumple Stokes in. Thanks for the ride over on
I'm going to
Kick.
look into what it takes
Thank
to
you
get
so
Dragoon
much.
running, and I will put Dragoon on the list. Revengeance. I love Revengeance. I love that game. So I'll put Revengeance in the
That's so cute.
What do we do with
Metal Gear list.
YouTube and
Along with Police Constant Snatches.
I can't host on YouTube and I have no viewers and no idea what X is doing. So now we can just end.
Find
Everybody who's still somehow seeing